Let's load up this game, man. Never seen that. Did you really take all of it?
My mind is finally clearing. Now I can return to my work here.
Okay, so I need more that shows how my drugs.
Save me from madness.
Give me that iron of mine.
What's that? Ready now? Let's go. I'll get you as close as I can.
Where is what's her name? Where is
I didn't know Aramis Stilton. Who was he?
Loyal to the old Duke. Stilton helped build modern Karnaca with those silver mines. Worked his way up from nothing to a fortified mansion. But the new Duke spends money so fast, the mine crews work all day and all night. The district's in ruins. The dust drives out anyone except the most desperate.
The Duke of Serkonos has made a mess of things. There was a good man.
True, but the new Duke's misery has only been possible with Dunwall's support. In any case, you'll have to pass through the Dust District. Maybe Stilton's still in there, or maybe he's dead.
thank you so long? We gotta hopefully catch two bodies. Less bodies.
Find Megan once you reach the Dust District. She'll tell you more. I'll wait here with the skiff and take you back to the dreadful whale after you finish.
Why do so many have so little? It was never meant to be this way.
I'm telling you, you say the only part say something different.
ask nothing of you, but to remember always who you are and who you can be. They drink poison together. This old couple. A banker tricked them out of their home.
Then stabbed to death or dragged down by the Abbey's hounds. One young lieutenant got hit by an overseer grenade, and that was it. She was one of the Duke's distant cousins or something.
Shit. Let's hope they do enough damage to each other so the fight goes out of them.
That won't happen. Or vice versa. And I don't see you or me beating a path to the crone's hand, or up to the temporary stronghold the Abbey's got set up.
Huh?
Anyone here? Show yourself. You ready?
You eyes to your face, coward!
The downtrodden, the poor ox beggars and orphans. Who speaks for them? This was once my world. All things, from the northernmost shores to here, Karnataka in the south.
Tired of cleaning silver dust out of my ears. Grand Palace. That's an assignment. All apples and slippers. Impossible!
Do I know this place? Have I wisdom to convey?
I'll give it around.
I only know that I am weary. Nothing more.
Come on! Won't hurt you.
Dust storm coming.
Wherever you are.
Show yourself!
Where is he?
So many hands built this place, and it is so grand. Was so grand. It could have been a paradise for all. Somewhere a miner coughs black from his lungs. He hides it from his wife. Will you kill them too?
this through Delilah's head.
Even without eyes to look upon the world, I see so much. Once nearly all things were hidden.
Hello, Lord Protector. Stilton's home is just beyond here.
Okay, you gotta
But getting inside will take some effort. I've been doing reconnaissance, talking to people. The Overseers and the Howlers have divided up the district. Just ahead is neutral territory where no one will harass you. But further on, the Howlers and the Overseers both have boundaries set up. And beyond those points, they'll attack you on sight.
Aramis Stilton is the real goal. Sokolov said you'd worked out a plan.
Yes. I believe that if you take out Paolo or Vice Overseer Byrne, the other one will grant you safe passage and will help you get inside Stilton's home. Neutralize either one of them and bring him to the other.
Got anything else?
Byrne is protected by the Overseers. Paolo has the Howlers, but I think he's also got some kind of black magic charm. They say he's got to die twice before the sun sets, or he can't be killed. Good luck with that.
Too late for you, my love, if you can but resist the urge for vengeance. Places I wanted to visit with you.
Jemmy's sister says you can beat any lock in the city. I'm not sure why Stilton's house needed to be shut up tight like this, but what do you think? Can you crack it?
Give me a minute.
Durante knows how to get in here. Paolo
never mind. Maybe another time.
Or not. Let's go.
Wilson, Marcola, Countless.
Why do so many have so little? It was never meant to be this way.
Choosing between a bunch of thugs and zealots. Maybe they'll kill each other off.
More innocent blood still. It doesn't have to be like this. We both know it. Somewhere an old woman is beating a servant. He is but a boy. The beating will leave him blind. He was late with the tea. Sometimes I remember the breeze on my skin and your touch. I knew this world 15 years ago. Some part of me remains, but the world seems strange.
Yeah, so they say. The mining office handled things like that. And the family committee made sure that the bosses never got too greedy.
Always conflict, power, greed, lust. For me, what I wouldn't give just to hold your hand in mine one more time. Laughter. Somewhere there is still merriment and song, and the gentle ease of friendship.
Give me a handout. There's no way out of this hole I'm in, is there?
Then why do you take our protection?
You don't give me a choice.
It's the overseers who don't give you a choice. Just...
This is...
see Karnaka falling into darkness, hate, and corruption. If only it were not so.
We could do business. You won't regret it. Take that deal. Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry. Whale meat this week either. At this rate. My door's always...
Yes, there is more here than corruption and pain. Don't despair. There is goodness here too.
Yes! Now we're getting somewhere. This is...
You want me to point the way, help you onto a path. Now, let us be lost here together for a moment.
Place is fishy. Makes a person sick, it does.
Yell if I see anything suspicious. Yeah, great. Yeah. Around here looks suspicious.
Ah,
The rats look
just when I was
suspicious.
starting to
Should I
like
tell about
you.
them?
I'll crush
You
you,
should've listened.
parasite! He won't go anywhere.
Not your lucky day, it seems. You.
Is it a curse or a blessing to linger past your time in the world? I see a mine collapsing on a dozen workers. A beggar succumbs to bloodflies. The cat sleeps on a velvet pillow.
was that noise?
What's that?
This must be Paolo's place.
In case you're wondering, Paolo's not one of those unhinged cultists who believe I will grant them favors if they leave a big enough offering or play just the right musical notes. He doesn't care a fig for me. But he put up this shrine because he found the hand of an old witch I knew once. And Paolo saw right away that it pays to have an edge. Sometimes pieces of us linger long after we're gone. The Duke of Serkonos inherited a vibrant city and wasted no time stripping it to the bone. What will he leave behind? And what about you? Who will you leave to pick up the pieces here in the Jewel of the South?
Veramore. I remember that name.
You shouldn't have wandered. No, you're running!
Cut you into pieces!
Shit, looking for a fight?
You're gonna make it! Come back here! This won't take long.
think his head is worth?
Someone's here! Find him! My arm!
You won't get away!
Something here!
Someone there.
Hello?
Where do you think you're
Anybody?
going?
Don't make me search that. There's not enough time for that.
Aim at the head! I want to keep these nice clothes for someone.
Hey, look me in the eye!
Howlers! Over here!
Why are you howling?
Why do so many have suffered? It was never meant to be this way. It's not too late for you, my love, if you can but resist the urge for vengeance. This was once my world. All things, from the northernmost shores to here, Karnaka in the south.
You should march yourself over to a doctor this very instant. Listen.
Is this the void? Are you the cursed outsider? I...
Why are they making them noises?
Heard something.
What's going on here? What happened here?
You want me to point the way, help you onto a path. Now, let us be lost here together for a moment.
Dead heretic. Always good news. At last, someone's brought down the cursed leader of the heathen, or no, you have done us a good deed. And Before that, we are all... What?
He had the
Where did
woman
those
dragged
rats come
away.
from?
He was sure she was trying to bewitch him with her alluring lips.
No way. Brother.
What do you hide under that mask? The mark of the outsider.
Would this place be any different had I not passed from the world?
With that thug...
You're doing good here. This is... Rest assured, if you really are a friend of the Abbey, spread the word and live by the strictures.
By the strictures! What? Let's see what you've got! Time to execute the blasphemy!
Huh?
Wait! This isn't...
What is it?
I know an
Hey, you!
bleeding! Finish it! It's everywhere! Someone help! Someone help! No! Rats everywhere! Rats everywhere!
No mercy!
I smell heresy on you! No! This can't be!
Something's down!
No use running! Someone help!
To be honest, I don't know. Don't blame me.
Oh, no.
Don't let them bite you!
It is better to live a life of silence than unleash a stream of untruth.
Shit!
Somewhere a miner calls black from his lungs. He hides it from his wife. Will you kill them too?
The real question is, do I have to? Not will you kill me, but
A dead heretic. Whatever's afoot here with the Howlers, it must pale compared to the events.
It was his father's lying tongue that wounded him the most. Now he is quick to remove the tongue of any who speak deceit.
Do you have any idea the good you've done? With Paolo out of the way, I've got big plans for Karnaca.
I've heard about you and your ambitions, Vice Overseer Byrne, but for me, this was a means to an end. Does the Abbey remember its friends?
Yes, we do. And our enemies. What is it you want?
I need to get into Aramis Stilton's home.
Now that's a curious thing to want. There's something very wrong with Stilton's house. It's actually a great concern to me.
I need to know what happened there. Help me and you'll benefit again.
Thanks to the Duke, we've lost our proper place here in Karnaca. And we've been fighting just to hold the streets against the heretic Paolo. But you stopped his black heart for me. And for that, I'll give you what you want.
I'm listening.
Interrogating one of the Howlers, we learned that some of them knew how to open up the Jindosh lock and enter Aramis Stilton's home. Probably just Paolo and a trusted few. What you're looking for is probably connected to why the Duke had Kieran Jindosh seal up Stilton's home.
All right then. This might be the most worthwhile visit I've ever paid to the Abbey. I'll remember your help, Vice Overseer Byrne.
As will I, Assassin. Take our friend here away. I hope you find what you're looking for. I am so close to something grand here in Karnaca. Call it an experiment. With only a few moves, I could be inside the Duke's palace, running all of Serkonos. Imagine that. One of the Isles, in full alignment with the 7 strictures.
It's not something you could know, but in my time I've been in the company of many members of your order, including 2 high overseers. Some were good men, some were not. So forgive me if I hesitate to fully embrace that thought.
Careful what you say.
The Abbey does good work here. Only those allied to the outsider need fear us.
There is a fine line, my friend, between a passing glance and the wandering gaze. Abello, are you sure you know what you're doing?
I studied field tactics with Brother Cardoza in the peninsula.
What's the matter? Someone's shooting at us! A roving feet. They love to trespass. Souls blackened with all
Why do so many have so little? It was never meant to be this way.
That's it. The information was good.
An hour?
Time is an odd thing. I left Karnaca decades ago, excited about all that Dunwall might hold. I remember falling in love with Jessamine, watching her crowned as Empress, Emily's birth, the rat plague, then Jessamine's death and another coronation. Now all this, back in the city where I was born. How many more lives do I have to take before it all ends? Stilton's home hides a mystery, but I'll tear it apart brick by brick to learn the secret of Delilah's immortality, as long as this ends watching her cough blood. Delilah might have pulled herself up from nothing, but I ran out of sympathy for tyrants and witches a long time ago. All I want is to put an end to Delilah and make sure Emily is safe. One more time. Definitely odd. Something just shifted.
It's never meant to be this way.
This place is cursed, cracked. I can feel the void seeping in.
It's not too late for you, my love. If you can but resist the urge for vengeance.
Is that Stilton?
They drop forward, in and out like the wind.
I knew this world 15 years ago. Some part of me remains, but the world seems strange.
Stilton's manor is falling apart.
Is it a curse or a blessing to linger past your time in the world? Would this place be any different had I not passed from the world?
There are whales down in the mines. I hear them howling to one another. Oh, like beasts. How did I get so old? Where are the men of my younger days? The dances we had here.
3 years snapped like a cheap lock. A part of him and a part of this house never left that evening. The Duke's inner circle are still gathered here, setting their grand plan into motion. Delilah's plan. And a part of Aramis Stilton is always here, still breaking. The Void is not exactly a place, and it's much older and stranger than you could ever know. It watches you from within. And at the heart of Stilton's house, the Void is leaking through a pinprick left behind by Delilah's little trick. Even magic is perverted here, and things don't work like they should. Take this. Imagine it's a kind of timepiece. Go and watch the Duke and Delilah. See for yourself what they did.
Guards, my servants. Am I alone?
By the Void.
It's in his notebook, ma'am, but he keeps it with him.
Thank you, Corporal. Speaking bluntly, I really my ass chewed out by the Royal Curator. What's her name?
You're talking about Brianna.
Tide is leaking, coming out of the walls. It's ruining the carpets. Go to Dunmore and tell us that the Duke is in the garden digging up corpses. And learn how to sing. She'll know what you mean. I've got to clean up. They'll all see I don't belong among the upper crust. Fine.
I want to get out of here.
Howlers to drop food for Stilton.
Warm the quilts, will you? I feel like it's going to be cold tonight.
More innocent blood spilled. It doesn't have to be like this. Always conflict, power, greed, lust. For me, what I wouldn't give just to hold your hand in mine one more time.
A diversion for the decadent.
here in the corruption and pain. Don't despair. There is goodness here too. Always conflict, power, greed, lust. For me, what I wouldn't give just to hold your hand in mine one more time. Somewhere a noble woman is beating a servant. He is but a boy, eating bleeding line with the teeth.
I can feel it.
Megan claims Stilton was a good man, at odds with the Duke.
There's an old spirit here. I remember. Delilah.
There's something else you should know. The center of the manor is off limits tonight. Everything around the study.
What's so special about the center of the manor?
Nothing, usually. But the Duke and his party are here tonight. It's under lockdown by the Grand Guard.
I'm not sure how to take your tone. As sure.
In his inner circle. I'm not sure. Then.
You have to understand. I'm going to... I can't do anything for you.
Anything for you.
Someone!
Actually play the harp or the piano?
Not that I ever heard.
What am I doing here then?
This city is a place to seat at the banquet table. But even after, somewhere there is still merriment and song. And then the gentle ease of friendship. There's a strange power in this place.
Stilton wasn't born to all this. Allegedly, he started as a miner.
We got close to something familiar and unknown. the downtrodden, the poor and forgotten.
I might be able to get around that, going back into the past.